Yo, what it is, what it ain't, what it will be. Welcome back to the Who's Next Music Show. This is your host, Uncle Mike. Of course, we back at it again. This is episode 63. Thank all y'all so much for all the questions, the conversations we be having in the DMs. And I'm going to keep saying this, y'all. All the questions that we talk about and all the questions that I answer in the DMs, put them in the comments because other people be having them exact same questions, y'all. You're not wrong. Nobody gonna look at you crazy, man. We're a family here. We're a family. So let's chop it up like family. Y'all want to know about the artist? Hit that artist up. Y'all ask me all the time, what's up with that? What's up with that? Follow him. Follow her. You feel me? Hit them up. They people, y'all. But I rock with y'all for rocking with me, and I appreciate y'all so much for trusting my music knowledge. And I'm going to keep bringing y'all upcoming artists out of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So this week, it is no different, y'all. It ain't no different. This is episode 63, and we got the talented, mature young man, Shawnathong.
It's good with it. What's popping? Happy to be here, man. You're going to dap me
man.
up. I'm going to call you Uncle Mikey, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy to be here, man, for sure. Appreciate y'all having me.
Absolutely. So Shawnathong, he is an artist. He, if you don't mind me popping it a little bit,
Go crazy.
Play ball.
Mm-hmm.
He crazy on the college scene. Mm-hmm. He signed. I'm gonna let him talk about the people he signed to. And he's just one of them ones. He's one of them ones who up next. So if you tapped into this, you already know what time it is.
Yes, sir.
We're finna get into it. So man, first and foremost, I want to ask you, let's just get this out the way. Where did the name Shawnathong come from?
See, I knew this question was coming. Like, whenever we had scheduled the podcast and everything, I knew. I was like, this is going to be the first question he asked me because it's definitely confusing for people, you know what I'm saying? Because it is a unique name.
There.
So I guess it really dates back to high school because, like, in high school, we, like, had, like, you know, different lingos. And you know how, like, lunch table conversations, you know what I'm saying? And different slang was coming and it kind of like just came out of nowhere. Like we all had nicknames for each other, and then that just became my nickname. Like people started calling me Shawnathong.
It's definitely attention grabbing.
Yeah, you feel
me?
Sure.
Like it make you want to go see. Like it make you want to go see.
Cause it's almost Mimi. It's almost Mimi. You know what I'm saying? It's almost Mimi. But then you play the record, you turn on the record, you're like, oh, this is serious.
Yeah, for sure, brother. All right, cool. So. Lunchroom conversations, lunch table talk, man, that's tough, bro.
Yeah. So and that's kind of where, because my group, my conglomerate that I'm a part of is called Skr888 Records, and that it kind of derived from the same thing, just the lunch table conversations, the slang, and when I was deciding, you know what I'm saying, it was kind of natural. It was easy to pick what I was going to rock with for the names of my brand and myself as well, and it was like, why not pay homage to the roots? Why not pay homage to the originality and the high school roots? So, yeah.
Shout out Skr8.
Shout out Skr8.
I'll be seeing you boys do y'all thing, man. Shout out y'all, man.
For sure.
So, man, we're gonna back up a little bit. So, man, where are you from? Tell these folks where you from.
I'm from North Dallas. I'm from Dallas. I rep the 214, but specifically North Dallas. We don't got to get into it further than that. Just North Dallas.
Okay. Any siblings, anything like that?
I'm actually an only child, and it's crazy because there's like this like stereotype or stigma about only children, but I feel like I don't fit it. I know like they say certain things, you know what I'm saying? They say what they say about only children, but it's kind of cool because you do get all the love as only child, but I'm blessed to be very close with my parents, and I'm blessed to have my parents support what I'm trying to do in my career and my endeavors, which is very important to me because I feel like as an artist and as somebody just trying to do something that might be different from the status quo, you know what I'm saying? To have the support from your parents and them to push you and them to motivate you and them to give you the affirmation for you to actually push towards your goals is amazing.
It's huge, brother.
For sure.
I hear a lot of artists say like, man, my mama didn't want me to do this. My daddy don't want me to do it. They don't listen to my music. So to have your parents behind you.
Yep. Behind me, 100%. Yeah, it's awesome.
Blessing, bro.
Yeah. And I don't take it for granted, man. I thank them all the time. And they do more for me than they know just with their words of affirmation. Because, you know what I'm saying? That's who, regardless of your peers or whoever, man, at the end of the day, man, you know what I'm saying? You want your parents to be proud of you. You know what I'm saying? You always want your parents to be proud of you. So for them, even at this point, before I've really even stepped out into what I'm completely going to do, you know what I'm saying? To have them already say that they're proud of me, they're behind me, they support me 100%. is a blessing, bro. And it's motivating.
That is definitely a blessing. So we're gonna get into your college endeavors.
Okay.
So, excuse me. You mentioned you played ball.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your college experience, where you go to, man. Like, what you do?
Okay. So yeah, man, I was an athlete my whole life. My dad was actually a professional baseball player, so it kind of just, and I have my uncle was in the NFL, so it kind of just, rubbed off on me. I naturally took to sports my whole life, and yeah, so playing sports in high school, I was definitely pretty good, pretty talented, and I actually graduated high school in the COVID year. So the college recruitment was kind of a little sketchy. But I ended up going to SMU. I ended up going to SMU. So I go to SMU. You know what I'm saying? I get there and everything. I'm feeling it out first couple weeks of workouts, and I'm not gonna lie, man. Like once I got to college, bro, like because I had kind of been in like, and kind of when you're in the hometown, and I'm specifically, from the suburbs, so it's like it was just this bubble in high school. You know what I'm saying? It was just this bubble. So once I got out of this bubble and I'm at SMU, and there's all these different people from all these different places, I have no idea what's going on, and I'm just kind of stuck in this football facility. You know what I'm saying? From 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day, just working out and forcing myself to eat and gain weight and stuff like that. It's kind of just sparked a lot of curiosity in me, like what's going on out here. So I'm not gonna lie, you know what I'm saying, I ended up being kind of a troublemaker. You know what I'm saying? I ended up trying to explore that curiosity that I had of what was going on around me. So as I started to do that, you know what I'm saying, my football performance on the field definitely declined. It definitely declined, but yeah, as I started to do that, my football performance definitely declined. But I wanted to explore that curiosity that I had. Yeah, that was kind of the beginning of me realizing that football might not be my end calling, because I hadn't really wrapped that question in my head. Because like I said, I'm just coming out of this bubble. I'm meeting all these new people, but I'm kind of entrapped in this facility. So you know what I'm saying, and I'm seeing like the other competition, and I'm like, in order to really excel at this new level, I'm gonna have to really give my life to this. I'm gonna have to give 24/7, 365, my body, mind, and soul to football. And yeah, I started just wrestling with that question of, do I really want to do that? While I was at SMU, and while I was like in that wrestling of trying to figure out, like what am I gonna do? This football thing might not necessarily be for me. I The cool thing about me is like I'm that kid, and I know I'm probably annoying to some people because I'm that kid that like didn't put any effort in school and would still get amazing grades, like kind of like a naturally smart kid, you know what I'm saying? So I'd always excelled in school without necessarily putting a lot of effort in. Now SMU is definitely like a academically, high ranked institution. So when I got there, it was a little bit of a different ball game. You definitely got to buckle down a little bit, brother. But yeah, but I was in this writing class, and I'd always been a really gifted writer. But I'd never found my niche in writing. Like I had always been able to just see the prompt, see what I got to do. Okay, I'm gonna put as least effort in as possible, but I'm gonna fulfill all the requirements that the teacher asked for to get an A+. But I'm not gonna put my heart and soul into what I'm doing because it doesn't interest me. I don't care about it. So I'm at SMU. I'm just doing what I do. And I'm doing the same thing I do. I'm getting the prompt. You know what I'm saying? My professor, she's giving me the papers. I'm writing it. And I'm just acing all these papers. And then one day she calls for a conference meeting. My professor, and she's like, hey, I'm noticing a gift that you have with your writing. You know what I'm saying? You're a very gifted writer, because I can tell that you don't even care about what you're writing about right now, and you're still excelling in it. So imagine if you found something to do with your writing and the way that you're writing these words that you actually care about. So from there, I'm still in this situation where I'm trying to figure out what's up with football, and I'm wrestling with that question. I'm meeting all these new people, and then I'm like, well, she's saying I'm a gifted writer. Huh? Let's try to do something with that. So I end up, taking some journalism classes. I realized, okay, this academic writing ain't for me. Let's try to go a different route with it. But I'd always had a love for music. Like I'd always had a love for music. Since I was a little boy, every Friday, we used to have, at my house, we would have family night where basically my parents, like we'd all gather after their long work week. Obviously I was a little boy at the time. You know what I'm saying? They throw back a few drinks after their long work week, and we just listen to records, just 80s, 90s, 2000s, 70s,
Okay.
60s. We just listen to records, you know what I'm saying? And I just get in the camera, and they used to be just iPad footage of me just dancing, just dancing for hours, just as a little kid. So I had built a love for music. And then in high school, you know what I'm saying, I was the kid at the party, you know what I'm saying? Like we would all like rap and you know what I'm saying, freestyle and do our thing with that. So I'd always had the love for music. I'd always had a rhythm and stuff like that, but I had never connected it to actually trying to pursue it as an artist, you know, for a career or anything like that. So yeah, when my professor told me that though, I started to, you know what I'm saying, use what she was telling me, what I had a gift to just write down lyrics and write down songs. And then eventually those turned into, you know what I'm saying, me going to the studio and recording those songs. And then from there it just kept progressing and here we are. But that's kind of how I got into music and everything like that. And then yeah, from SMU though, I ended up stopping playing football, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I made that decision. I was like, this isn't for me. I'm gonna go figure out what's for me, you know? And from there I decided that, because I'd always, like I said, been in this bubble and I had traveled and stuff like that, but just living wise, I'd always been in the Dallas area.
Yeah.
So I wanted to
You need to
spread
get
my,
away from home.
yeah, I wanted to spread my wings a little bit, but not maybe go too far, but spread my wings a little bit. So we were like visiting colleges in like the second semester, because me and my best friend, like we were gonna transfer, so we were like visiting some colleges and stuff like that. And yeah, we took a visit to Texas Tech, because I had never heard of Lubbock. Like I had never heard of Lubbock. So this is my first time there. I don't even know what Lubbock is. We're driving in the middle of nowhere, and all of a sudden we arrive, and it just clicked. It just clicked. And then that whole week, and I was like, I remember calling my dad. I was at the club. I called my dad at the club. I was like, say, man, I think I'm gonna go here, bro. He was like, I already knew this was coming. I already knew he was gonna get down there and do this. So yeah, man, I end up going to Texas Tech. You know what I'm saying? It had its pros and cons, but it definitely made me who I am today, and it was a good experience for me overall.
That's tough. Shout out. All right, man. We're gonna transition over to your music.
Okay, let's do it.
So I got a question for you.
Let's do it.
What is the story behind your most recent song,
the
#1 pick?
Okay. So #1 pick. Where do we want to start it from? So okay, so when I first got signed, I'm signed to The Orchard. I'm signed to Iconic Recording, Sony Music, The Orchard. And they blessed me to put me in a position to be able to own all my music and be able to operate my own label, which is Skr888 Records, you know. So yeah, when we were deciding though, you know what I'm saying, we were kind of trying to pick out what songs we're gonna go where. And I remember my manager, we showed him, we were just showing him like demos like one day, and he still hadn't heard everything, but we were just sending him a couple demos. We were like on this meeting, and like originally I think there was going to be a different order for how the songs were going to roll out or whatever. But when he heard #1 pick, I mean, it was really a him thing. Like he was just like, nah, this the one. Like he presented it to the big guns, and then they were like, yeah, we rolling with this one, bro. So yeah, it was the one. And it's cool because it's crazy because a lot of these songs I wrote them a long time ago. But that's how you know you got power in your pen, when stuff that you wrote a long time ago is relevant to your life right now. Because it's crazy the position that I'm in right now, and I feel as if I am the #1 pick. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't necessarily have the history and establishment as some artists before signing a major deal, but I feel as if you know, God blessed me with unique talent, and I feel like I can use these advantages, and I kind of see myself as the #1 pick, you know, because I have some certain advantages. So I'm kind of like a lottery pick. So it's kind of very relevant and marketable to right now. And it's dope. It's a cool record. It's doing its thing. So that's kind of the story behind that. Yeah.
So how do you define success as an artist? Like,
see, we live in a crazy age now with social media and how that is affecting the music game and how that is affecting artists, because the business has always been consistently changing, but specifically now I feel like it's the most rapidly changing that it's ever been because of the advancements that we're seeing in technology. So I would say there's different ways to define success as an artist. For me personally, um, I don't think there's anything better than real life authentic connection with people. So I would define success as an artist. It's being successful. Obviously, is popping on the internet. You know what I'm saying, doing your thing digitally and streaming and stuff like that. But I think that success as an artist, man, if you can go sell out an arena and you can have people take off their jobs and leave work, and because they can do anything with their time when they leave work. If you can have people pay to come see you, and a large number of people do that on a nightly basis, that's success to me as an artist. And I think that will always be success as an artist, regardless of the advancements that we do see in technology. So that's how I would define success as an artist: being an entertainer, building a brand, tying the money that you make in music into investments, and building a corporation, building generational wealth. I think that's always the goal as an artist.
Hella dope, brother. So with that being said, how do you deal with negative criticism when it comes your way?
See, I think it's a double-edged sword, because I think if you, as an artist, you can't be mad at people for giving you negative criticism or hating on you.
It's their opinion.
Yeah, you can't be, exactly, because we're in an opinionated industry. But that being the case, I take it basically. Here's how I say it: I take negative energy and negative criticism as people are listening to it's working. I take it as a positive thing, because if you're appealing your music out to a lot of people, and there's a lot of people tuning into your music, then obviously some people it's not going to be for them. So I take it as people are listening, people are tuned in. If I don't have any negative criticism, that means we're appealing to too small of a niche of people. If we don't have people that don't necessarily like this. So yeah, man, I take it as a positive thing. I take it as people are listening.
You're very wise beyond your years, man.
Yeah.
And that's good.
Yeah.
The good space to be in,
for sure.
Especially in this industry.
For sure.
Because they eat you like vultures if you're just too young, per se.
For sure.
For sure. You know how to handle that. And you're right. Like, negative criticism is just part of music.
It's part of it.
Because we got every single day is a new artist coming out with a new song.
Exactly.
And for somebody to tap into your music, that's a blessing.
Exactly. And it's like, if there's negative energy that they feel and you're seeing it, that means they took the time to engage with it. Yes. So it's still, I'm serious. It's still almost a blessing. Like, it's like you still took the time to engage with it, and it still affected you in some way, even though it was negatively, it still affected you. So I'm cool with that.
100%. Real quick, who is your dream collaboration? Who is someone that you just wish that you could work with?
Oh man, bro, there's so many. Two. Okay, we'll go like all time.
All time.
Okay, dead or alive, I would say give me Tupac. Give me Tupac as a collaboration, just because I'm gonna just pay homage to the GOAT. Okay. And then Drake is obviously a dream, everybody's dream. You know what I'm saying?
Very good picks.
And then hold on, we got to go one on the R&B, and give me Tim's.
Ooh,
give me Tim's. I love Tim's.
Tim's is so underrated.
Yeah,
bro.
I love Tim's.
And she's bad.
She's beautiful.
Tim's is so bad.
Tim's, if you're watching this, Tim's, you're beautiful. You're beautiful.
So my producer, he knows how much we talk about Tim's on this show.
Oh,
and it's mainly just for me.
Yeah, Tim's
so
is a frequent topic.
A fellow artist like, yo, Tim's is literally like that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, she's slept on by a lot of people.
It's crazy too, bro. Maybe it's because I guess the genre that she's in, but I mean, like, man, she's she's killing it. Like, she's just a serenader, you know? Like, her music is so serenading.
Yes.
I would love to just meet her. You know what I'm saying? But there's a bunch of people, man. I'm a muse, so like, yeah, there's a bunch of artists that I definitely would love to work with one day for sure.
Okay. So what advice do you have for any upcoming artists that's like inspiring to be like Shawnathong? They see your moves, they see the way that you're moving, your sign. They're like, if he can do it, I can do it. What path can you say you can?
I would just say, if you have something, you know what I'm saying, that you feel like that you've prayed for and that you've manifested and that you truly feel like is the calling on your life, then chase it. You know what I'm saying? You closed mouths don't get fed in life. And that's what I had to learn. Closed mouths don't get fed. So you're going to get told you're going to get told no. You're going to get told this isn't going to work. You're going to get told you're not good enough. You're going to get told this is how this usually works. You're trying to do this way. It's just, I just don't see it. So if you're truly believing that this is the calling on your life, you're truly manifesting this, then yeah, you just gotta block that out. Keep perfecting your craft, study your craft, become obsessed with your craft. Don't listen to anybody else, man. If you just look at the course of humanity, you know what I'm saying, and just us as a human race, us trying to tear down people at the top is a part of our nature. Like if you just look at the course of humanity and anybody that's ever been successful, people have always tried to tear them down. So I would just say, yeah, closed mouths don't get fed. Perfect your craft, do your thing, keep your circle tight. You know what I'm saying? Those who really rock with you, keep them tight, invest in them the way they invest in you, and just put your head down and just focus.
100%, man. It's a good answer. Very good answer. So, Shawnathong, man, we ain't gonna keep you too much longer. I got a question for you.
Okay.
You have any questions for me?
Man, I mean, we talked about it kind of before, but like we can just touch on it real quick, man. So I want to just talk about the podcast, man. Shout out the podcast a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Shout out who's next, you know what I'm saying? Everything like that. So just how long you been doing the podcast, and then what are kind of your goals with the podcast?
That's a very good question too. Like we spoke about, I've been doing a podcast for 2 years now. My goal is to have a show such as like 106 in Park of the South, but I want to have it worldwide.
That's hard.
You know, I want to continue to bring upcoming artists to this platform so that the world can get to know them better.
That's hard, bro.
I feel like everybody deserves an interview. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And just like your story, a lot of people probably didn't know that you went to SMU and Texas Tech.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't know that you were pretty much like a straight A student and not even trying.
Yeah.
You know, it's some kids out there or people out there that probably think I'm too smart to be a rapper.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, it's possible.
I agree.
You know, it's probably some athletes out there who want to do exactly what you're doing and they like, man, I don't know who else done it. So I do my show to show people like, hey, you can do it.
Yeah, and catching us early, you know? Like catching us early on. I feel like everybody's so focused on the big interview and let me get this big guy. Yeah. Catch somebody early, watch them grow, and then, you know what I'm saying, I come holler at you in a year or two, and then it's up from there.
Absolutely. Come on now. In a year from now, man, we'll be on bigger platforms, bigger stages.
I say we get on a rooftop with it.
Oh, man, it's going to go crazy,
rooftop
man.
with it.
It's going to go crazy. Now. And once you come onto my show, man, I consider you family.
Yeah.
Everybody, we're at episode 63.
63.
From 63 guests, I repost their stuff. I share their tour dates, the new albums, the new mixtapes, anything they got going on, I'm going to repost it for my people.
Yeah.
You know, I got a big fan base, and fan base is crazy. I had a big family in St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay.
They're not here in Dallas. A lot of the artists that they hear, local artists, are from me.
Exactly.
So I try to keep pushing that.
It's hard.
So that another producer, engineer, record label, whoever in St. Louis can hear Shawnathong and be like, let me tap into bro. Let me
That's
see
what you need,
about.
Man. That's what you need.
Let me call him for a feature.
Yeah.
Let me, you know, damn, he a dope artist. Let me work with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome.
So I love being the liaison between St. Louis and Dallas.
It's awesome, bro.
I love bridging those gaps, man.
And like same thing here, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whoever we collaborate with, like we behind you 100%, man. So we gonna repost you, see you go up. Sure. The talent that we encounter and the connections that we make, we're definitely gonna refer them out to your show and everything like that, man. So
appreciate that, my
brother.
Yeah,
for sure.
Appreciate that. Tell these folks, man, you got any shows coming up? Where can they stream your music? Where can they hear your album?
Yeah, let me get right. Okay, so it's Shawnathong, man. My Instagram is Shawnathong, SHAWNATHONG. I actually do have a show coming up. We're kicking off a promo run for the end of the year. We got me and Quentin FN going crazy in Lubbock, Texas on August 23rd. It's going to be a movie. Even if you're outside of Lubbock, Midland, Odessa, any West Texas area, wherever, if you want to come from Dallas, go on and make the journey for 5 hours, I promise it's going to be worth it. We're going to tear the building down, everything like that, man. You know, already know what I'm saying. We're going to have all my dogs in there, all the honeys on deck. It's going to be crazy. But yeah, man, just keep listening to Number One Pick. We got the Skr888 Records YouTube channel, Skr888 Records on YouTube, man. Go listen to Number One Pick. It's going up, man. Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for having me. I appreciate y'all letting me do my thing, and y'all will definitely be hearing from me soon on bigger and bigger stages. So I'm excited to continue to reveal myself to you people. Much love.
Absolutely, man.
Much love. Appreciate you, Unc.
Absolutely, man. Appreciate you for stopping through. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was episode 63 with the talented young man. Y'all see he is super wise beyond his years. He makes some great music, y'all. Some good ass music, man. Make sure you tap in. I went down a rabbit hole, you know. I was just tapping in, just getting to know him, you know. Super authentic. He is, what I could say, I can just say wise beyond his years. He's still youthful, but he definitely wise, you know? So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I appreciate the artists for coming through. Like I tell y'all, each week, every Friday, we got All You Can Eat Fish Fridays here at Live Wicks. We got Tuesday night, we have a comedy show here at Live Wicks. So make sure you guys are tapping in to the Live Wicks Instagram page, TikTok, Facebook. Just make sure you tap into Live Wicks. The address is 2405 South Collins Street here in Arlington, Texas. And ask for the big dog, Sharwick. That's it, y'all. That's episode 63. I'm your host, Uncle Mike. Till next time, y'all.